Oh, it's the same shit, dog.
Is it?
I'm not eating that.
For the camera.
Hannibal Lecter.
It's so bland. All right, so oh, dude, it's spicy. Oh, what the fuck?
Oh, your face is getting red.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'm glad I have this headband on because I'm like sweating right now,
dude. I was
dude.
about to say, are you getting a little brow sweat going on?
It's non-fiction. Y'all know I be a musician, but I feel like a dark magician.
Oh, that's my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card, bro. The original It and the original It movies are 10 times scarier than the new ones. You know, my first introduction to the Saw movies was the Scary Movie parodies of the Saw movies. Obviously, Conjuring is way scarier than fucking bitch-ass Annabelle. Fuck Annabelle. Relax. Everybody calm down. Please. Breaking anime weeb manga news. So One Piece is indefinitely, well, not indefinitely, that's definitely the wrong word. 1, 2, 3 podcasts, BKL, brokeknocklife, debauchery, JP,
Yo.
Chris, vape, put on the mic because it's magnetized, new candy, new scary stories, new.
Sometimes I beat my meat to some that's such a feat. Yeah. So do it with the feet. I shoot and ski. No shake my hand or reach. I flow the beats. I go to sleep and show my reach. Ask for treats. Silent sweep. Fill my wrath to peace. It's my greed. Spinning round my head. Go Fred. Leave it red. Made it red. All the blood I bled. All the blood I'm breaking bread. Through a flood and now I'm dead. Hear a thud. It's time to shed. My outer shell and through a living hell. Now I'm here to dwell in my cell.
1, 2, 3 podcasts. BKL, brokeknocklife, debauchery, JP,
Yo.
Chris, vape, put on the mic because it's magnetized, new candy, new scary stories, new. Get it where you live, get it how you live it, beat your meat, go to sleep, trick or treat, give me something good to eat.
Damn.
That's it.
Damn.
End of the podcast.
What?
Thanks for watching. All right. Anyway, we got a welcome to the show. This is part 2 of the Halloween episode. I didn't wear the actual costume I was gonna wear. I was gonna wear the accidental shipment that these guys. Yeah, I was gonna wear the full bondage BDSM. I was gonna have a little daddy choker on. Maybe
Naturally.
naturally. And so I'm in costume. I got everything. I got the nails even. And over in the seat of debauchery, the helm of debauchery, the throne of debauchery, we have part 2 of JP's costume, the cisgendered white male.
What's up, bro? What's up, bro? Good to be here, bro. On God, fam.
Good to be here, bro. That sounds like Dennis whenever he's mocking Mack, or whenever he's mocking somebody.
Oh, God damn it. That reminds me. I'm not going to...
Yeah, I know.
I can go on about Sonny, man. It was just that clip where, like, they go to the insane asylum, and he's like, yeah, D's like, yeah, I guess they had to shut this place down, or it was raise our taxes. What? I already pay so much in taxes. How much do these vultures need? Well, I guess they're going to have to shut down more insane asylums. What? Where are we going to put all of our loonies? Then we'll have to raise taxes. What?
Dude, I feel like he's... After I say this, we're gonna move on. I feel like he's the best actor out of all of them because of how high he can go and how low he can go.
That's the same episode where he's like, D, I swear to God, you would be of more use to me if I skinned you and fashioned you into a lampshade or a piece of high-end luggage. I could even add you in my collection. Are you saying that you have skin luggage? No, you haven't thought about the smell, you bitch.
You bitch. I love it whenever she... There was this one moment, I think they were on the plane, and then D called, and then Dennis was just like, D, shut up. Shut the fuck... And then everybody just started saying, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck.
Oh, yeah. It was Frank and her on the plane.
Yeah.
And over the phone, they were all just scolding her
ass. Shut the
ass.
fuck up. Like, she didn't even say anything.
She's just taking it.
Yeah.
Oh god. Okay.
Anyway,
Sunny.
Always Sunny. 1, 2, 3. BKL Halloween Part 2. Let me go through the show today. The Deck Attack Maggot Bag to Sack is coming at you with Disconnection. So while this plays, and let me pause that. I wanted to show everybody this.
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
Nobody. Yeah. If you know, you know.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're gonna start out with some HMack, as per usual. 7-minute HMack. 7-minute, bro. We're gonna buy about new HMack. And then we're going to discuss One Piece. We talked about on the last episode that One Piece is reanimating and reformatting to where there's not as much filler and it's better pacing. So like new people can get into it. He's really like revitalizing this whole thought or like this whole project of One Piece if you really think about it. Because he started 1998, 1999, right? He developed this whole story, 1,000 chapters, 1,000 episodes. And then he's going back and he's going back first off to create a live action for a new audience. He's going back and he's creating he's reformatting the show so there's no filler, and that's like one of the main gripes that people have. So it's introducing this anime to new fucking markets with the live action, with the original, and with the reanimation. He has 3 different avenues that he's tackling his audience with and people that want to get into the show. Does that make any sense?
Yeah.
It's fucking it's crazy.
Fucking Oda, dude.
He's a genius. He's a genius, and that's why it's the most sold manga, most sold anime of all time, just based on 1,000 episodes, 1,000 chapters. So we're gonna go over that. We're gonna try some new Mexican candy. We don't have any more turkey stuff. I mean, we do, but I got that like 5 years ago, so that might be a little too. Might have lost a little bit of its flavor. Who knows? And then my business that I work for, LA Revival, we print shirts, we do all this stuff. I'm gonna do like a little quick promo. We've branched out into new avenues. We have new colors. We have new blah blah blah. I'm gonna get into details later. We're gonna talk about. So I don't know if I did this last year or 2 years ago. I was reading the Myrtle Plantation horror story, or like just some Louisiana horror myths, or what have you. And I have one from Mississippi, and I have one that JP's gonna read from his own cranium.
And experience, because I've been out there
yeah,
a lot. Like,
yeah. So you know firsthand like what this location looks like. It's fucking wild.
They have markers out there, like you know how on the side of the interstate you'll see crosses. They have those.
Oh no shit! That's eerie as fuck.
Going back again to 1927, so
that's wild. Yeah, and that's before the 1920
yeah,
flood.
The flood of 1927 wiped out that community pretty much, and that's when everyone kind of moved out.
Yeah.
But before that, starting in 1870, it was like a bustling logging, hunting, fishing, trapping town.
It's got the perfect area for it.
Yeah, a bunch of lawless fucking drunk Cajuns out there, you know, playing around and killing each other.
Is that the origin of the Cajun Navy? That's where it should be.
Yeah, right.
And then we're gonna have a tier list at the end. It's just a tier list of some of our it's not some of our scariest movies. I found this popular tier list that has a bunch of the stuff that I've seen and that I haven't ranked before. So I would like to really delve in and rank that shit.
Okay.
So first off, we're going to have the Gramps Basement, and that introduces Harry Mack, H-Mack, 7 minutes. You think I'm not gonna do it, bro? You think I fucking forgot? I want to know if there's one episode where I actually
Red.
What? L-S-T-E-R.
Yep.
I was talking over him. I'm sorry, Beat.
Spell red.
I apologize.
What? L-S-T-E-R.
He needs to have his moment to shine. But yeah, I forgot what I was gonna say. Let's just roll the film.
Can I do a freestyle for you guys? All right, sick. So let me get like a creative, challenging word, a bunch of them, like one from, I don't know if we can do one from each, maybe. We'll try. What you got? Come on. Yellow tape, yes, yellow tape. Gorilla, yellow tape, gorilla. Obsequious, which means what again?
Servile, like bowing down.
What?
Bowing down, obsequious. It's an adjective? Obsequious. All right. Chinese, nice.
That's why.
Concrete. Decisive. Juxtaposition.
Is this gonna be another
Maybe a
10
couple
word
more,
thing
yeah.
again?
TikToker's party.
What was it?
TikTok Riz Party.
Riz Party?
Essentially, it's like a party where everybody Riz.
Oh yeah. TikTok Riz Party.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right. That's what I thought.
You can fit it in. That's so fire.
What about you?
Roblox.
Roblox.
Wait, is he counting that as a
Which is a game, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Luggage. All right, don't remind me unless I ask. We're going yellow tape, gorilla, obsequious, which is to pray, Chinese, concrete, decisive. Don't remind me, juxtaposition, TikTok Riz Party, Roblox, and you said luggage. All right, are we ready? Here we go.
Talking over an HMAC video. So you know what? We're gonna shut up. We're gonna let
this
HMAC
build
do
up.
his thing.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Dark side.
Yeah.
Light this bitch
Yeah.
up.
Yeah. Mack up the top of the dome. When I rap, I be locked in the zone. 1-on-1 and I never been a clone. Either rappers don't, something like a scone. I do me off at the top. I'm known to rap shit. Hey, while I be kicking my lyrics, homie be doing the ad-libs. Yeah, coming up the tip of the brain. Each and every lyric that I spit is insane. Y'all know I work real hard. That's how you get in the game. Yeah, all these lyrics be flying. All about my mellow face. Hey, I'ma turn this to a crime scene. Hey, we gon' need yellow tape. Hey, I leave y'all with no option. Hey, every single lyric awesome. Hey, need yellow tape that says caution. Yeah, so they don't get close when it comes to freestyles. I be doing the most. All through the speakers, I know they gon' bang me. Cause I got flavor, my freestyle's tangy. Flow too major. I'ma throw down for the creators. H-Mack got the most flavor. Yeah, y'all know when I rhyme, they can't off with him. Hey, my dude be looking fancy. White button up and he tucked it in. Yeah, I'm about to break it down. Hey, y'all know the Mack gets iller. I be a certified killer. Compared to other rappers, I'm realer. Hey, y'all know I'ma get famous. Hey, something like that dude Ben Stiller. Hey, I make the world my stage. My style is so gorilla. H-Mack, I'm too scary. I'm a gorilla cause I'm hairy. H-Mack really be a beast, breaking up the leash. Everything I do is unreleased. I'ma make it happen. And y'all know I be coming through with the hype flare. First word, it was yellow tape. Yo, we got some right there. H-Mack, I'ma break it down. When I rhyme, man, you know it's not style. Yellow tape popping up in the spot. Homie showed up with the pride. Yeah, every time I rhyme, they believe in this. Rappers in the game ain't seeing this. All up in my presence, they put their hands together and pray. Obsequious. Yeah, down and down. When I spit, man, I'm sure to withstand. Yeah, it's unbelievable, inconceivable. I free the flow right off the top, right off the tip. Y'all know when it's in my grip, I don't slip. H-Mack, mess the beats, but it's night to the pips. Every time I'm on it, man, they know that I'm legit. Breaking it down, the craziest sound. Whenever I be spitting, I be all up on a rhyme spree. Other rappers don't make no sense. I thought they were talking Chinese. When I said it, they know harrymack meant it. H-Mack be the #1 rhymer. I'm felt from Los Angeles out to China. Yeah, come off the tip of the mental whenever I roll with my strong fleet. Yeah, y'all know that everything I be spitting off top, always zombie. Yeah, y'all know these rappers got me airing out all of they laundry. Yeah, when it be coming to lyrics, they know that I'm harder than concrete. Yeah, came through. Y'all know I bring that niceness. Other rappers couldn't entice this. Which word? Gotta be decisive. Y'all know I take up on a ride, swelling up with pride. Y'all know that I'm ready to decide. I be doing it better. I'm screwing it clever. I'm lasting forever. I'm on this endeavor. I'm doing what I gotta do. I slide it whenever I be on it. Every problem is about to get solved. Lyrically, I'ma hit the hole in one. Damn, would've thought I'm playing golf. Yeah, come read it up the shirt. Other round scenes, I make them hurt. More lyrics when I'm about to spurt. I be getting my just desserts. Yeah. Y'all know I do what I feel. All of these lyrics I'm spewing are real. Off of the dome got the truest appeal. Yeah, I'm stepping up with the zeal. Every time I rhyme, I be facing that challenge. In the game, I'm about to bring a new balance. Y'all know the freestyles are way too absurd. The beat ended, I got so many words that I gotta incorporate before I'm done. Every time I'm rhyming, I be out here having fun. H-Mack, y'all know that I bust the vision. Every time I rhyme, they clutch the system. I let go, cause I know that when I do my thing, I be busting with the vision. Yeah, y'all know me with the beat right now, it be feeling like a juxtaposition. Yeah, H-Mack, much further. Up the dome, I'll be ready to serve you. But I gotta do a lot more heat. So many more words needed for my speech. Matter of fact, right now the mission ain't complete. Y'all know I gotta be in the open, never been discreet. So somebody make noise if I can rock for y'all on one more beat. Yeah. Can we do one more? Can we do one more? Okay.
He's never had to stop.
All right, hold on.
Rip on this, rip on
Total
this.
14.
What is this?
Best viewing shit. Give me that big view. Big view.
He
Run it.
pulled up.
Hey. Okay, okay, okay. Where were we? We just did juxtaposition? Yeah. Okay, yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah. Are they on the level? I be saying hardly. Yeah, we about to hit up the TikTok Riz party and have a time. Hey, fans really getting busy with the time. Every time I rhyme, and they know I got the Riz. Every time I spit, man, I show them what it is. Hey, man, getting busy, I go hard. Reaching your chain, I be stealing that card. Yeah. Hey, when I rhyme, it's non-fiction. Y'all know I be a musician, but I feel like a dark magician. Hey, baby, coming with the freestyle lyrics of the dome that are way too high. Yeah, I'ma do me, kill it truly. Every time they rhyme, every sounding bougie. Hey, Mack really going in, and he don't stop. Other MCs playing games like robots. We're all in the top too clever. Yeah, when I spit, they know the freestyle's too legit. Yeah, I'm in your face, I'm the big guy. Shift to the side on the fisheye. Y'all know he's doing on the lands. I'll be rocking for all of my friends. Y'all know I speak it in code. Something like a mic, yo, it's a long road. If you want to get to the peak of the game, y'all know I'm about to leave the speakers in flame. Yeah, they be filming from every side. When I rhyme, y'all know it's the vibe. All these other rappers on my level, I say hardly. Got the cap on, yo, he's going to the party. Yeah, I got the freestyle, it ain't nothing. Other MCs, they be judging. My lyrics have me waiting like luggage. Yeah, half on the planes. Big planes right off in the brain. Y'all know my freestyle's fatal. Like your phone right now, I'm stable. H-Man coming through non-stop. Y'all know I'm living my dream. Wouldn't be here today if I couldn't do with my team. H-Mack, y'all know that I'm dope. You do the ad-libs and you wear the gold rope. H-Mack, y'all don't know what's fooling me. Shout out to my homie in the jewelry. H-Mack coming off the tip of the brain. Each and every lyric that I spit is insane. Y'all know they want to make noise right now. Let me know how you feel if you can't refrain.
Lord have mercy.
Of 2 beats, an acapella interlude, and how many words? How many like technical words? Is it 14?
So it was 10 words, but TikTok Riz party. That's
TikTok Riz party.
Yeah, that's 4 syllables to incorporate. You know, that's toughy.
That guy's a fucking idiot.
That was yeah. That was.
Give me a word. TikTok Riz party. I understand what he's doing, but he said a word. You fucking idiot. And by the way, for that comment that said not to talk, how'd you like me talking over that one? Go fucking shut up.
Yeah,
go watch somebody else.
I couldn't tell if that was like.
No, there was a guy who actually left that comment, and I just wanted to talk over another one so he can comment again. Bring me more engagement, bring me more views. So go ahead, bro. I love it. Anyway, we're going to switch gears and then review the breaking anime weeb manga news. So One Piece is indefinitely, well, not indefinitely, that's definitely the wrong word. Definitely not indefinitely. They're going on hiatus for 6 months. And the anime
but for good reason.
Yes, for good reason. And was I talking to you about this before the show?
No, but you've mentioned this in a previous episode.
No, what I was talking to you about, the Oda being a genius, was that whenever it was recording just now, or was that before?
That was during like the highlight intro.
Okay.
Yeah, we've spoken about it.
Yeah, my brain is all over the place right now. So anyway, I'm gonna expand on that tidbit of information that I gave y'all in the beginning. So 6-month hiatus until next year. We won't be seeing a new anime episode of One Piece for the current arc. But we will be seeing the rendition of the anime that we talked about the last episode, and that is they're reanimating and reformatting, decluttering the Fishman arc, which was supposed to come out. What was that? What was the date? Yeah. So it was supposed to come out early November, I think November 4th, and they're having to delay that because of I don't know why this would like prevent them from releasing the episode, but from what I read, due to the MLB World Series, I guess they want to have the full attention of the market. Like, do baseball players watch anime? I don't know. Oda is just expanding in a different.
There's a large Chinese presence and Japanese presence in baseball.
Okay.
One of the highest RBA players, highest hitting players right now. I can't. I can
Oh, is
see
that
his
his
face.
that dude who broke the record, the 50-50,
Yeah,
whatever?
the Asian guy.
Yeah. We
Oh,
printed a bunch of his shirts.
Guess who struck his ass out? Paul Skeens from LSU.
No shit.
Yeah.
Dude, he's been killing it, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That's crazy.
his girlfriend.
Oh yeah.
You know his girlfriend?
No.
Livy Dunn.
What? I
Yeah.
didn't know those two were together.
Yeah.
That's fucking wild.
Yeah,
He's
dude.
killing it, bro.
They are a power couple. He's doing great.
God damn.
Yeah,
That
anyway.
mustache brings power.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the muff mower there.
Well, yeah.
I can say that, right? It's okay.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
All right, balls.
Balls, sweaty balls. And so it's delaying the anime 6 months, 2025. MLB World Series, I guess they're trying to completely clear all the events for the day so they can have the full like attention span of everybody.
Yeah.
There's no like big ass world events preventing people from watching the anime. Which, to be honest, I would rather watch the first rendition of the Fishman arc than watch the MLB World Series. But to each their own. I'm not really a fan of baseball like that. But One Piece anime on hiatus for blah blah blah. And what I was pointing out earlier, he's doing this. I'm not mad about this hiatus at all. Even though I love One Piece, I'm a fucking fanboy. I love seeing the episodes. The episodes are heat. This past few months, they've been knocking it out of the park. I want him to take a break. I don't want him to be doing this anime, to be doing the manga, to be doing the live action, to be doing the rendition of his own anime, because what we're going to see is deterioration of an end product. And that's what I don't want to happen. I want him to focus all he can on one particular project. Even though he's split a million different ways right now, him taking a step back from the main thing is a good thing. So everybody relax. Everybody calm down. Please. There will be good things that come of this. And whenever that first episode comes out, if it's in the same quality as the recent anime episodes, I'm not even going to have to touch it, bro. It's going to fucking explode. I'm just going to turn the episode on, and then I'm going to have to get new monitors, new keyboard, new mouse, new speakers. I'm going to blow a hole in my fucking wall, bro. Swear to God. On Jah, everything. On Ja Rule. See, look, I made you so fucking paranoid
Yeah,
now.
dude, and I gave myself a mini heart attack because I couldn't see it through my shades. So
And then you're like, wait, I know that this was confirmed a few minutes ago, but what if? What if?
There's always the what if.
There's always the what if. But yeah, that's the end for the news on that aspect of it. And I wanted to segue, not really segue because there wasn't anything that I could grab to segue with. We're going to segue into what I talked about earlier. My business, I'm the main printer at LA Revival Apparel.
This dude's got it going
.com.
on. He has got it going on.
Yes. And we just revamped our website. We have many different options. We have DTG, which is direct to garment, which is like you put the shirt in a printer, it prints it out. It's a bunch of ink. There's a whole bunch of process that goes into it, blah, blah, blah. If you're looking for a screen print feel, that's what DTG is. So go with that. If you're looking for a vinyl feel or like, a vinyl feel, then you would go with our other option that we offer is DTF.
Down to fuck.
Exactly. Although I am.
Not.
That's not what it means. In this
Direct
particular
film.
instance, it means direct to film.
You know, for the pornos we make.
Exactly. And that's just a really good way, really easy way to further your business, further your merch, is to incorporate all these different avenues, like DTG for some stuff, DTF for the other. Also, you can buy rolls of DTF. So let's say JP has like 20 graphics that are 12 by 12. You can get that printed out. We can roll that up. We can send it to you, or you can come pick it up, and then you can press it yourself. So if you want to save money that way, you can do it that way. A lot of people do that.
cool.
Yeah, we offer new colors. We revamped all of our stuff. So we have new brands. We have new colors for those brands. We have sweatshirts, hoodies. We offer hats now. We didn't offer hoodies before, but we do offer hoodies. I'm going to put a bunch of pictures. So I'm going to put a hoodie picture right here. I did this one today, and it looked amazing. And then I'll put a sweatshirt right here, and then I'll put like 3 of our main shirts, or not main shirts, or like main designs that I really fucked with. because we did like I did this Halloween order. It had like 3 different 16 by 20 designs. One of them was Freddy, one of them was Jason, and I think the other one was like a Nintendo 64 Super Smash Bros. It wasn't even horror themed at all. It was just a Super Smash Bros. Cover on a shirt, which is amazing. You can do whatever you want. And also what the website is, it's you can design it yourself. So you don't have to call us. You don't have to come in and be like, hey, I want it this way. I want it this way. Can you do this? JP can go on images right now, download an image of whatever, drag and drop it onto our website, our website's customizer, and then you make the shirt there. And then whatever you size it to is what we print. So it's streamlining a lot of things. And I just wanted to give a shout out to that, because what we're doing, I'm gonna make a separate video of this, maybe just this cutout. But if anybody has any local businesses, local Baton Rouge, local Livingston Parish, local anything, like food trucks, like smaller businesses, we want to work with all of y'all.
Oh, dude.
We want to provide our services with everybody.
I just thought about the Big Cheesy.
Yeah, we can do.
Because you know them.
He hit me up one time, like a few years ago, but I think he had some shit going on. But
still give me the flyers, dude. Because
yeah, I'm
I was
definitely
telling
gonna give
him
you the
this
flyers.
earlier. I'm part of the clay shooting team at my company, and this 2 weekends ago was a clay shoot where the first time we didn't have matching shirts. And I talked to the guy who runs it, and I was like, we need to just like get a set of shirts, standardize it, and just keep them. Yeah,
I mean, y'all don't have to do it every year. Y'all can just have it.
Well, we do it. We do the Louisiana Engineering Society clay shoot twice a year. It's a fundraiser for cystic fibrosis.
Oh, no shit. That's awesome.
Yeah,
we would love to accompany that.
We had this one guy that worked at my company, man, 37 years old. He passed away, and his wife still works
Dude, that's
there.
so young,
Yeah,
man.
I know. He left 2 daughters and stuff. So now every year we do one shoot dedicated to that, and then one shoot that...
You loved clay shooting, I'm assuming?
Yeah, he was a big-time duck hunter and stuff. So,
oh, no
so
shit.
He would
That's
clay
awesome.
shoot to practice. But both of those shoots, the fundraising goes to that. But the second one that's later in the year, the one we just had in October, half of it goes to that, and the other half goes to breast cancer.
That is amazing.
Which we talked about last
yes,
time, too.
that's
crazy.
awesome. That ties into
Yeah, shit, man. That was the day after we recorded the last pod.
No shit.
Yeah.
That's oh wow. After Blue rudely interrupted this podcast, now we will get into the nitty gritty. The BKL horror segment. 2.4. I don't know. Anyway,
Where the hell did you get that number?
that's where I got it. I don't know. I'm on an empty stomach. I'm a little bit loaded. And I'm fucking tired. It is what it is.
Yeah,
Y'all are just gonna have to fucking deal with
It
it.
has been
okay?
busy weeks for the both of us. We've been pulling some serious hours trying to make
Oh,
cool
not
stuff
me.
happen.
Not me.
Okay.
I've been
Not
not.
solidarity in numbers. That's just gonna throw that out there.
All right, let's get into the mood really quick.
Ooh, damn.
The Yazoo Witch, Mississippi. This is where this is located. Let's start off. This particular story, is from the 1800s, but it became extremely popular after Willie Morris wrote the book Good Old Boy. God, that is creepy. The legend says that a woman living on the Yazoo River was constantly torturing local fishermen. The sheriff even came to help her, but upon reaching her, she was sinking in quicksand. What a crazy predicament to find yourself in randomly while the cops are coming. Yeah. The woman wanted revenge, and she said that she will come back in 20 years to burn the city to the ground. While she didn't physically come back, I mean, obviously she's not fucking Jesus, more than 300 buildings ended up being destroyed by a fire exactly 20 years after that happened. What makes it most of the... Can you scroll down a little bit?
Yeah.
What makes it one of the most interesting Mississippi urban legends is that when they came to the grave, it was broken in 2 pieces.
The grave or the headstone?
Headstone, probably?
Yeah, okay.
Break a grave into 2 pieces, just cut it down the middle.
Okay, so that is creepy. But I'm wondering, what did she want revenge for?
I know. Like, was she saying,
She wanted revenge for...
like, while she was sinking down in the quicksand, was she saying, I'm going to come back in 20 years, mark my words? We have to do some expansion. Maybe she was just an ornery old woman.
Yeah, she could have been senile and diagnosed.
Yeah.
Can you keep that going
Yeah.
for the Whiskey Bay?
And then now we're going to talk about
Let's-
a local.
Yeah, let's take things back to our home here in Louisiana. 30 miles. A mere 40-minute drive on I-10 outside of Baton Rouge, headed west. Right when you cross into the Atchafalaya Basin and you're on the bridge elevated above the largest swamp in all of North America, there's an exit called Whiskey Bay. When you take that exit, there's not a single paved road, no gas station, no conveniences whatsoever. If you go south, you're blocked by an entrance to private property that a very rich person, I just looked on Google Maps, he's got like, dude, 100 square acres and a mansion built, so you can only turn right onto a gravel road that takes you further into the Atchafalaya National Wildlife Refuge, and if you keep going north, into the Shayburn Wildlife Management Area. Very popular for deer hunting and duck hunting and other forms of trapping. But let's flash back to the 1880s. At that time, Whiskey Bay was a bustling community of loggers, hunters, trappers, and fishermen. There was one convenience store that also served as a brothel and a saloon. So when these Cajuns were done doing what they needed to do in the swamp, they would go in there and get drunk and fuck and party. The first body was discovered, tossed into the swamp there in 1927 in March, before the Great Flood of 1927 hit, which predates the construction of the levees along the Mississippi River.
Right next to JP, I'm going to put a picture of what this whiskey bridge looks like.
Yeah.
Like,
Because there's fucking nothing. Like,
Yeah.
you can see the
It's
exit. And,
just an exit.
and then there's nothing. And it's,
Yes.
again, as soon as you get off of the interstate's federally controlled and funded. So as soon as you get off the federal interstate ramp, boom, gravel, nothing. And there's nothing. To your left, there's the Atchafalaya River, and to your right,
It's
endless
like
swamp.
ATV trails, and that's it.
Yeah, there's
gravel.
some ATV trails, which those aren't even gravel. Those are just run down
Yeah.
dirt, because they've been driving on them so much.
Yeah.
First body was discovered in 1927 before the flood. The flood happens, wipes out the community. I've been there a lot because Big Alabama cuts right through it, and so does Bayou de Glacius. And those are great fishing spots. And if you go down each of those bayous, you'll see huge abandoned tractors and trains where the old railways would go through there to pull out the logs. To date, and I was looking, the most recent body was found in 2016. But to date, that makes body 71
What?
found just inside of this area in Whiskey Bay. Now, this most recent one was found in April of 2016. Elizabeth Farrell, age 29, of Humboldt, Texas, and she died of strangulation.
Ugh, rip.
Before that, 2013, Christopher Alley, 28, died in strangulation. 2012, Mickey Shunick, strangulation. Found near the same
Dude.
area. Then we're going to back it up to 1999, and it just goes on. It just
I mean,
goes
how many?
on.
72 you said?
72 total.
Jesus.
And what made it famous-ish is the Baton Rouge serial killer known as Derek Todd Lee, but his moniker was the Baton Rouge serial killer, dumped 2 girls out there, and that's on the
And that's what he was charged with. I bet you.
He got caught. He only got charged with 7, but he had a lot more. People know that.
Absolutely. He's a serial killer, dude.
During the daytime, there is a good amount of people there for fishing and stuff, but at night, it gets so dark. Like I was telling you when I had the blowout on my boat trailer,
Yeah.
it's so fucking
You
dark.
said it was like pitch.
There is no light pollution. I mean, you can hear everything, like the cicadas, you can hear a fucking twig snap. It's so dark, dude. You can drive with your headlights out and just let the moonlight guide you. It's fucking dark out there.
Dude.
And all those trails, for those ATV trails, Derek Todd Lee dumped 2 bodies there. Here we go. I found it. In 2002, Derek Todd Lee dumped, here we go, Catherine Lynn Yoder and Pam Kinnamore.
Rest in peace.
in 2002. Apparently, they were attacked and killed in the same night. He grabbed them off of the walking trail around the LSU Lake, which is a very, very popular area.
That was his primary.
Yeah, that was his hunting ground.
Yeah.
Dude. And strangled Pam Kennemore first, and then later that same night with her body in his trunk, he got Carrie Lynn Yoder, strangled and raped her, and then drove them out to Whiskey Bay and followed that gravel road, which goes 17 miles north to Krotz Springs. So there's a 17-mile stretch of just nothingness.
Jesus.
And all along that stretch on the right side, because if you go left, you're on the river. If you go to the right side, you're just into the swamp trails. He marched down one of those swamp trails for probably not very far, because, you know, he's bringing 2 bodies out in the swamp.
Right.
And you're like, you're in the swamp.
Right.
You're knee deep.
You're not going to go far with 2 bodies.
Not without like an airboat or one of my boats, you know.
Right.
Anyway, so he dragged those 2 bodies out there, and they were found.
So they were actually
They were
recovered.
found. The bodies were found less than a week later. Then they were dumped.
Jesus.
There are no lights in the immediate vicinity. There are a lot of people during the day fishing and hunting, but at night. Oh, listen to this. Former Baton Rouge chief of police claimed that after the bodies were found, I get chills down my back thinking about that. Other than being a fishy spot, it looks like it's been a horrible spot for crime over the years. I think it's because it's just so remote.
72, dude.
If you go down there at night, it's really spooky. Obviously, a lot of criminals are looking for the most remote places they can find, and that's definitely the most remote place between Baton Rouge and Lafayette. And
Has there been-
here's a good photo of the road. This is the main road. It's just a fucking dirt road with
I'm gonna
very
put that
fucked
somewhere
up
on the
looking street
screen.
poles on the side.
Has there been anything done, like lights put up?
Nope.
So nothing after
It's
72.
the exact same. I've been out there when I've had the last motor, the one that kept breaking down.
Yeah.
I went out there one time because I got that new boat trailer so it can handle the gravel road. I went out there one time and it's still
Still the same.
They're the only public facilities are at the entrance to the wildlife management area where you would go to duck hunt or deer
Yeah.
hunt, and it's
Facilities meaning like a bathroom.
right, but there's no running water. It's an outhouse style.
Oh my
like you
God,
would
yeah,
find at
yeah.
a national park. You just
Yeah.
sit and you look down. It's just a deep ass hole, septic hole
Yeah.
underneath the toilet, and then there's typically they just leave hand sanitizer stations, but those are always empty.
Yeah.
And there's
They're
never
probably-
any toilet paper.
Yeah, dude, their hand sanitizer lasted like a week.
Yeah, people out there drinking it. There's no
Yeah.
yeah. What's going on out there? I mean, Whiskey Bay is, dude. There's
Whiskey
some
Bay.
weird fucking people out there, dude.
Really?
Like the camps that are along the river out there, because there's no camps on the swamp side. No need, you know, because you just cross the street and you can go deer hunt. But all the camps on the river side is where they pull their boats up to, because these are all primitive. You know, very few of them have power.
Very, very primitive.
And if they do have power, it's because they have a big propane tank that they fill up with gas, and that powers like their generators and stuff.
Yeah.
Right. So, it's like the most isolated spot. I have been there at night. I told you I found that fucking island at the intersection of Big Alabama and Bayou de Glacis, and me and my dog were tight line catfishing all night. And I went to go fucking stoke my fire at the top of the island, which was like no bigger than this room. It was a very small island. It just kind of split the creek. And I got to the top, and on the other side, there was like 24 alligators that were eyeing my dog. And I realized that I was
so
on
scared.
I was on their nesting ground.
Oh my God.
And it was like 11:30 at night. I was planning an all-nighter.
You saw the eyes?
Yeah, because their eyes reflect like
Yeah.
fire. They look like orange, red.
Oh,
yeah, they
no.
were terrifying. Yeah. So I had my headlamp and my spotlight, and my plan was to stay up all night, get ripped on some whiskey, and just catfish all night. And
Yeah.
eat catfish and drink whiskey.
Not
and hang
like
out with
that,
my dog.
man.
Yeah, but I come up to go stoke the fire, and I already got my tent set up. I got my coolers out with my food. You know, I'm ready to go for the night. You know, I got the boat tied off. I come up and I get to the highest point of the island. I can see all sides. There's gators everywhere. They don't want to come on the island because they're spooked of the fire and all.
Yeah.
I'm singing to myself and making noise like a drunken shit. I see all of them, and then I see Bo, my dog, coming around, and all their heads are just falling.
Oh
down.
no, dude.
They were trying to get a little snack in before they got their fuck on, because this was in like May, so alligator mating season.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was in the heart.
You like put all two together. You're like, wait a second.
I immediately,
Oh,
dude.
fuck.
I immediately, but like, I stoked the fire to get some light, busted down the tent, packed up the boat, threw the dog in, and taked off. I was fucking gone, dude. By the time I got back to the launch, it was like 12:30 at night, in the middle of the fucking night, and that's when I had the blowout on the trailer, and I was stuck out there.
Oh,
I was so fucking.
that was
scared.
that night. Oh
Yeah,
my God.
I was so fucking scared. It took me. I called like 3 different wreckers before someone agreed to come out there.
No shit.
Yeah.
What'd they say? Like, oh no, I can't. Nobody's
No
available.
one
in
wanted
that.
to.
Yeah.
No one wants to go the fuck out there at 12:30. That's a sketchy call. You know, they probably think I'm gonna try to kill and rob them or something.
Yeah, I mean, I'm 72. Let's rank this in terms of if you were in the movie, how scared you would be. How about that?
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah, let's do it like that.
Okay.
Then that means that the xenomorph, the alien, it's gonna be OG.
Oh.
But that's scary as fuck.
Alien is an
He
OG. To
opens
my
his
mind,
fucking
it's
mouth,
OG,
and then his little mouth opens another mouth.
Well, my favorite part of that damn shit is when they're sitting down after they pull it off of him and they're eating breakfast, and he's like, "My stomach kind of hurts," and he leans back and it busts. You remember that?
I don't remember that specifically. No, I've only
That's
seen the
in the
first. Is it?
In the first one, they're fucking eating dinner on the space.
That's
station
at the.
or
That's at
whatever.
the end.
Is it at the beginning? Because like, remember it jumps out at the egg and latches on his face,
Yeah.
and then they manage to get it off after they get back to the ship. And
I don't remember
they
shit about
sedated
it.
him, and he wakes up and he's sitting at the dinner table with them, and then out of nowhere he just throws back, and the baby jumps out of his fucking stomach.
Oh, because
It
isn't
was
there?
growing inside of
It
him.
was a continuation of the story, right? And then they went back with the future films like Prometheus. I think that's like one of the first. Not obviously not the first movie, but like the first in the storyline.
Yeah, because
Like-
they also did, if you remember, they did Alien versus Predator.
Yeah.
And I think they did a second one of that too.
I don't remember a second one. What?
Yeah.
I remember really like my
AVP.
grandpa took me to go see AVP. It was fucking great because we loved watching Arnold Schwarzenegger movies, loved Predator, loved Alien, and then to see those two face off.
Yeah.
That's like Freddy versus Jason type shit.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Okay, so next here you have
Annabelle, fucking
Annabelle.
weak as fuck, bro.
Anal Bell.
Those movies are not.
You want to
not
know something
scary.
crazy?
What?
The Conjuring is the second highest grossing or second most viewed horror film ever, only beaten by the original Exorcist from 1970.
No shit. The Conjuring is really scary.
The second one is only bested by the original Exorcist.
That's crazy.
Like from 73, the original.
And you know Annabelle is in that whole Conjuring universe.
Yeah,
They have a whole universe. And during the, I think it's, what was the hurricane in 2022? There was some,
Ida?
maybe? There was some hurricane where we all camped out, me, Kingsley, and Tyler, whenever we were living together. And Vivian came over, and we decided to all hunker down at my apartment and then go through the entire succession of the of all those movies. And I'll
That's not
watch
a bad way to be.
all
dude.
of them, man. It was fucking. It was a wild ride,
Yeah,
but
it is.
obviously Conjuring is way scarier than fucking bitch ass Annabelle. Fuck Annabelle. What's that next one?
Saw.
Oh,
Just the Saw universe.
that's dude. Those aren't really. Those are
you
more.
said, I'm just going to drop it there.
Yeah. Right, because they're more like thrillers to me.
Yeah.
It's like you're waiting for the guy to make a decision to cut his leg off, and it's not really scary.
And there is
It's just brutal.
It's got a loose storyline that they all follow. I was a Saw kid growing up, though. I watched all of them. I was a huge fan as a child.
You agree with me though? It's
Yeah,
not
no, I'm right there
necessarily
with you,
like
yeah.
a horror, like slasher, like.
Dude, I was watching those when I was like 9 and enjoying myself. It wasn't scaring me. It was just like something to see.
You know, my first introduction to the Saw movies was the scary movie parodies of the Saw movies.
Yeah.
That's how I found out about the Saw movies.
Okay,
And
next
then I went back.
Is I've seen.
I don't
this
even
guy
know- I don't
recently,
even know that movie.
Terrifier or whatever.
Oh, really? I haven't seen any of those movies. So if I haven't seen it, I'm just gonna put it in the bottom.
Okay.
I haven't seen it. Chucky. I mean,
Chucky.
it's just entertaining. So
Yeah.
I know I'm gonna put that dank.
Okay.
It's not scary, but it's entertaining. So I guess my whole ranking of this is just.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
It did give me some nightmares as a kid, and imagine like this was the first, like, not this first like scary motherfucker that really got into people's heads, you know, because it's like kids are watching this for the first time in like the 80s,
Yeah.
90s, whenever they continued the films, and they're like, wait, if I go to sleep, I'm gonna see him. And I bet you some of them do see him because you dream about everything, and then that just makes the horror even more real.
Yeah.
So I feel like them creating that type of character really capitalizes on an innate fear that people have.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put that top of OG.
Top of OG.
Top of OG. I love Freddy.
Next is Scream.
Dude, I think the Scream movies are like not scary at all, but just the plot of the first one and the second one maybe. They're pretty all right movies. I'll do Dank for Scream.
Sorry, that was work. And I don't know what this is.
I have no idea what that is.
Some egg potato face.
What is that, fucking Yoda next?
No, there's a evil baby Yoda down here.
Excuse me?
Yeah. So this is the guy. I don't know who it is. This is
I have
some
no
kinda,
idea those two are.
Let's just you want to just leave him out. What is this dude? That's evil baby Yoda, dude.
That I remember seeing something like that in the Scary Stories novels, but I have no idea. Maybe that's from the Scary Stories After Dark, that movie. Maybe. But let's move those first two down into the bottom because I haven't seen those movies.
Oh, that's right. You said this is a preloaded list. Okay, right.
Yeah.
And then here we
OG.
have Dr. Hannibal
OG,
Lecter.
top
yeah,
OG.
Yeah, definitely.
That was pure terrifying.
That's from Silence of the Lambs. Jodie Foster.
Yes, he completely enveloped, embodied an actual serial killer.
Anthony Hopkins is fucking scary, dude.
Yes.
Yeah.
and the thing that made it so scary is how charismatic he is.
And smart.
Yes.
Like he played the role of an excellent psychologist, like a PhD psychologist.
People were coming to him to figure out other crimes, and he was like, "Let me break it down for you. Let me explain this."
And all the mind games.
Yes.
Like Lewis Friend was the name that he gave, but GoPro just committed suicide. Lewis Friend was an anagram of. It was like a treat for Clarice.
Clarice. I just specifically remember his holding cell. Yeah, that's okay. So this might be a little hot take.
This clown guy.
The original It.
Oh, that's this.
Yeah,
oh,
that's the original
this
clown.
one is?
Yes, that's the original one.
So this is
That's the new one.
Pennywise? Okay.
The original It and the original It movies are 10 times scarier than the new ones.
Okay.
10 times scarier. And I'm not trying to be no fucking old head. It's just dude, the older ones, that motherfucker actually dressed up in that shit. Like I felt like he was way more of the It clown than the actor that plays him in the newer ones. I feel like the only thing that the newer one has going for him is the distortions of his face that he can do. Okay. He's not very creepy. Mm-hmm. Like have you seen these two movies? Like the original
I haven't
It?
seen any of them.
The original, bro, he's like in a sewer and he has like really long fucking teeth and I'm going all over the place right now. So the preface, the plot of these movies is this clown embodies your fear. So like if you're really scared of spiders and he somehow latches onto you, then he's going to be a big fucking spider randomly whenever you look down an alleyway one day. You'll look at it and then you'll turn back and then you'll turn back and then he'll be gone. And then that's what this monster is. Okay. His original form is the clown, but
he shapeshifts.
Yes, he's a shapeshifter depending on what your fear is.
Okay.
Behind Anthony Hopkins.
Okay.
Above Freddy. Cuz I think he's scarier than Freddy
and
for sure.
The new Pennywise?
We're going to do that. I mean, it's all right, but like dude, this introduced me to like everything horror. So just in like a nostalgia subjective base, I'm going to put that top OG. That was like my beginning. Cuz my grandpa would okay, there we go. Cuz whenever as everybody knows, I live in my grandparents' old house, and whenever we would come over here all the time, it would either be, which is crazy because you made this comment whenever you walked in. You're like, oh, you're always watching some like cop video or some fucking mom getting pulled over or some shit. The only two shows my grandpa would watch is old horror films and Cops. That's all he would watch. So I developed a love for that type of stuff. And
Same
what,
here.
yeah, like what really.
My dad liked old westerns.
He
like
loved
the bad and the ugly and stuff.
He wouldn't pay attention to those. That would be like background. So like he would just put that on and then just have let that run, and then he'll like pop in a fucking thing of tobacco and then chew that. Read a fucking crime novel.
Oh, so he was a fucking G, huh? I bet he read Tom Clancy a lot, huh?
Red Man.
Red Man.
Red Man.
Red
tobacco.
Man chew, yeah.
Yep. He has not steered away from that.
Yeah, when I was in high school, I used to chew that shit.
Oh yeah? Oh yeah. You and him would get along. The original one. I don't know if there's any flavors, but he's stuck to the original
No, the
one
original is
since.
just tobacco, dude.
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's just tobacco leaf, man.
Yeah.
And it's not even dried out. It's like moist, dude.
Yes.
It's actually fucking delicious.
His
I'm not gonna lie.
his spit cups were fucking horrendous.
We got Jaws up next.
Jaws was fucking terrifying as a kid. Let's put that as dank, top of dank.
Top of dang.
Because I played that PS2 Jaws game and I couldn't fucking. You know what? That might be where my fear of getting chased comes from. That video game. Because the shark just fucking chases you around. So what is that? Is that
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
dude? The first one of
The
the
original,
best.
right?
Yes,
Yeah, okay.
the original is one of the best horror films I've ever seen in my life. The second one of the worst horror movies I've ever seen in my life. Have you seen those two?
Yes, I
The
have.
first two?
I've seen all
The
of them.
second one is such a drastic difference from the first one. It's like a comedy horror.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
But dude, there's one part. I don't know if you probably remember because you have like a 5 million times better memory than me. But he's like he has this chainsaw, right? And he's in the room with the ice chest.
Wait, the second one?
Yeah, in the second
Yeah,
one.
okay.
And he gets it stuck in the ice, or he gets it
Oh,
stuck in
yeah,
something.
yeah, I remember that.
And there's just a scene for like a few minutes where the girl is screaming and he's just like trying to rev it, and he's like doing like random humping motions and like being really weird, and it's complete contrast from the first film. I wasn't scared or spooked or suspenseful at all in the second
Disappointed,
film.
if anything.
Yes. So I didn't watch anything further than that because I felt like it would just continue on this comedy horror. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. Does it get any better? Like, do they go back to the roots of it being
there's
being scary?
There's a newer one where it follows. I'd say newer. I mean, the original came out in the 70s, but like sometime in the 80s or 90s, maybe they made one with the same actor as the guy who killed the sheriff and took his car. And
No shit, huh?
Yeah, remember that was the premise.
Yeah.
He took the sheriff's car and his outfit and stuff.
Yeah.
And then go back to that house, And,
why would you trust that sheriff?
But they went back, and it was good.
No shit, huh?
It was a good homage.
So
to
what the
original.
fuck was even the second? That was just like
The second one was a fuck.
it was just like a filler
It was a
episode in
misfire,
One Piece.
dude. It was a fucking misfire.
It didn't continue the story. It was just like a week.
I thought that died
What the
already.
fuck? I don't know. Let's just roll with it.
It's a Halloween horror miracle.
I
Okay.
would.
Texas
Damn.
Chainsaw. Let's just say we're talking about the original.
Yeah, the original one. The original one. Let's just put that. Fuck.
That should be OG, man.
Yeah, it is OG. I'm just trying to figure out where. Let's just put it in OG. I can't decide.
I mean,
It's an OG.
Okay, the original Exorcist. The most
Uh,
popular horror film of all time. Have you seen it?
Yeah, yeah. Recently though, I didn't see it like whenever I was a kid, so I didn't have like a kid experience for that. As it is, OG.
Yeah.
You can't put it-
That's a given OG.
What the
Michael Myers.
dude? I don't really like those movies, man.
The original was cool.
That was it.
I don't get how they keep milking it like, and somehow he just can't die. Like,
Yeah.
he's a dude.
He's a
He got-
serial killer.
He got disfigured as a child,
Right.
So he wears a mask, but he's still just a
He was
human
like-
man. Like,
right.
It's not like he's immortal, but they started making him immortal. It's
Yes,
fucking annoying.
the doctor, the random fucking doctor
Yeah.
that's in every movie. He's like, he will come back. You mark my words.
that's right.
He'll come back.
He'll be back.
Yes,
20 years, he'll be back. Yeah. Okay. All right. So
I'm a go.
yeah, I'm with you.
I'm gonna go.
Hellraiser.
Hellraiser. I haven't seen the full film.
Me
I
neither.
haven't
Me
seen.
neither.
So let's just put it bottom.
It's
I never.
really, and it's not. Honestly, the references to it are funnier and probably better than.
I don't even know any references. Like
Family
I don't.
Guy.
I mean, other than Family Guy.
You know, he unscrews the top of the salt. He's eating dinner with his wife, and he takes.
Dude, they have a fucking Silence of the
Ah.
Lambs in one of the flashbacks. Peter, no,
Yes, they're talking about Clarice. Yeah.
and then he's like through the mask. Yeah. I remember seeing that. I'm like, oh, that's it. That's the reference.
Okay, Predator. Let's just say it's the original.
The original Predator,
With
not really a
Apollo
horror
Creed
icon, but I
and
do think it's a
Arnold
really good
Schwarzenegger.
movie.
Dude,
Let's
that's-
put Dank.
Okay, all right. I was about to say for me that's OG just because I love that movie so much. But for a hard
Dude,
tier list, I can see
The
where.
thing I will always remember is because you know how he Predator sees stuff as like heat signatures.
Yeah, it's thermal imagery.
Yeah, and Arnold was like, "Fuck, all of my people are dead. I have to hide from them." So he goes in that mud. You remember that shit?
Yeah. I remember
That was one of my like. I saw this as a kid, and that was like one of my most memorable things of that. What is that fucking? What's that next one?
The Ring.
Yeah, I don't really think that's that scary, man.
Okay, check this
Let's,
out.
let's go.
Cool. Oh,
Let's go. For The Ring. Not really scary. Not
So,
really memorable.
Predator was filmed in this city here in Mexico, Puerto Vallarta, on this mountain. On this side is where that waterfall was that he jumped. And when I was there, this is the first place I went to when I was a kid. My first trip to Mexico. Remember around Christmas time last year, you were like, best Christmas gift ever? It was my first trip to Mexico. We went there. We had 2 weeks off for Christmas and New Year's, and my dad took my brother Thomas and I and my brother Jeremy.
Y'all
And
went there?
we went to Puerto Vallarta. We stayed on the beach side, but we took an excursion that was on ATVs, and my oldest brother, Jeremy, was driving mine, and we went to the trail that took us to the base, and they were like, that's the waterfall where they filmed Predator when he jumped in.
Yeah.
And he climbed out of the lagoon and got all muddy. That waterfall, we were driving right there.
So you saw that whole thing.
I saw the waterfall.
And you could probably like picture him.
I was like, okay, if that's the fall,
Oh,
then
no
the roots
shit.
he climbed around in. Yeah, it was dope, dude. That was where we were when I told you my brother Jeremy got some LSD from somebody there and got lost and spent all night walking around the city. And then, like, showed up at 9 a.m. the next morning. We thought he spent the night with some Mexican mamacita, right? But he rolls up, dehydrated, out of money, exhausted.
Probably just, like, look like frantic.
Dude, fried. He was, like, outside of his mind because he'd been tripping all night on some weapons-grade LSD from Mexico. You know?
My God. What a city.
Yeah, he got
to
fucking
get fucking lost in on drugs.
It was beautiful, too, because it's on the Pacific side of Mexico. So, and, like...
I've only been to Cozumel. On a fucking...
Well, that's beautiful too, but the Pacific side is dope.
But like,
it's
I didn't.
Like,
I went through like a cruise, so like I didn't really get to experience a lot besides just seeing it from the.
Did you
fucking
do any
boat.
excursions on the cruise? No. Oh, okay. Well,
No, we didn't really.
It's just a cool little tidbit where they filmed goddamn it, Predator.
Yeah.
I was right there, and it was crazy because even as a child, I was like 7, 8 years old. I was a huge fan of that movie.
It's amazing.
And then
Arnold
there we
Schwarzenegger,
were,
man.
There we fucking were in the same forest where they filmed it, same waterfall. My dad was tripping out more than I was. He was fanboying.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Next is that Chucky. Or excuse me. Dude, that's an evil Yoda.
Yeah.
That's an evil baby Yoda.
Evil baby Yoda. I've never seen it.
So weak as
I don't
fuck.
even know what the fuck
And then
that
this
is.
is female Chucky. This is his wife.
Wow, I vaguely remember seeing this movie.
I've
The
only
Bride
seen the
of
ones.
Chucky.
That's what it's
Yeah.
called. Yeah, you got it.
The Bride of Chucky. It's crazy how my memory works. Does not work whenever I need it to, but random information like that, it's all for it.
What do you think?
Just the same place where Chucky. Let's do Let's do for Bride of Chucky.
Okay.
So that's my list. I'll put that list, and then now JP's gonna reorganize.
That's mine. Well, if I was gonna change anything, I would just put Predator and OG. But again, I'm not gonna do that because it's not really a horror film. It's just an OG film.
Yeah,
you know?
but like if you go to like
I guess
horror
I would
fest
take
or like horror
Pennywise.
conventions, you're gonna see a Predator mask.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
'cause it's just a
so like
badass
it's
costume.
considered a horror icon, but in an like I said, in an action
Tell
movie.
you what I will do. I'll reorganize OG in my
Do it.
in my way I would have it. I'm gonna take this guy out. Sorry.
I mean, you haven't seen it.
Yeah, that's why I'm taking it
Yeah.
out. Yeah.
If you were to see it, just watch the first movie. I mean, both are based off of Stephen
there you go.
King's novels, so it's both like story accurate.
Yeah. And that's my OG list. And the reason I have to put The Exorcist as up front because I mean I watched that as a kid and it fucked me, dude. Fucked me.
And she's like sticking her tongue out and like throwing up and shit. That is fucking wild.
Have you seen Scary Movie 2? The intro with James Woods where he's playing the priest and they get
Doesn't he like try to like?
fucker.
Well,
He tries
that's
to
like
sleep with her.
after.
He's like, yeah, he's like wiggling his tongue at her, and she's like, yeah, get in here with me, and he's like, yeah, and then the other priest is like, Father, no.
Those movies.
She comes.
Dude, I think they're trying to recast some of those motherfuckers for a new scary movie.
They better.
That's
And
what
they
we
better not fuck
need.
it up either.
Yeah, dude. All right, so this is JP. He just reorganized the OG list. That's our tier list. Take it or leave it. Shut up. All right, we're going to do really quick before we get the fuck out of here. We're going to do the Mexican candy taste mix Halloween Part 2 BKL 123 thing while he's breathing like that. And then we're going to have this in the background for some reason. So let's get started with this Mexican candy taste test. We're gonna taste 2 treats. We'll get JP to pronounce both of these because that's always entertaining.
All right, so we got the Lucas Swinkless Sausagetti.
Sausagetti. Let's open that bad boy up, and then I think it's like strands of like.
This is from Mars Bar Corporation,
What's that?
an American company.
Okay, so this is just
Where
not
did you get
Mexican
these?
candy. It's like a grab box from Amazon.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Like if you search like international candy boxes, they'll have like snack boxes like.
Oh no.
Yeah, you can.
Oh no, dude. That is just not good.
All right, give me a strand. Give me a strand.
Dude, this is not good. Wait, first, get you a good whiff. You can take a strand. I got one.
That just smells like. That smells like a really plain Fig Newton Pop-Tart.
I mean, I love Fig Newtons, so with that
All right,
description-
cheers.
Oh no. Mm-mm. No, sir. I'm not eating that. I'm sorry, bro. I had to spit that one out. I can't do it. And I am not a picky eater. Anybody that knows me knows that, but that's just disgusting.
It's like a bad piece of licorice.
Which, do you like licorice?
Not really.
Yeah.
Oh, what is that? What is that? What is that aftertaste?
It's all yours. That's what it is.
Dude, I'm getting like, cause this is supposed to be watermelon.
But watermelon spaghetti.
For whatever reason. I felt like a hint of spiciness in the very back of it. And then this is the next one. We can just open. Well, I don't really know if you can tear it in half, like the actual bar, because I know you're not gonna eat the whole thing, and I'm not gonna eat the whole thing.
And I'm not gonna eat the whole thing.
All right, so
Not a lot of faith in here.
this is picaritos. What is this supposed to be?
Oh, it's the same shit, dog.
Is it?
I'm not eating that, dude. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
All right, JP's bowing out.
It's that same fucking stench. Smell it. Smell it.
Yeah, it is. It's the same stench.
I'm done.
Dude, what type of? Okay,
What
for the-
fucking sadistic bastard is eating this stuff, dude? This
for the
is
camera.
Hannibal Lecter.
It's so bland.
I don't know how you're doing that right now, bro. And I'm someone who eats raw oysters. I can't do that.
But I feel like you're not even like a huge candy fan to begin with.
Not oh no, sour shit. You know, actually, I told you the
Dude, you
hard-
know what we're doing next time?
the toxic what?
Whenever I was talking to this girl like 2 years ago, she was really into sour stuff, and like for a gift, I got her like this big assortment, kind of like the Mexican candy mix. It was like a big bag of everything sour. It had like Warheads. It's sour everything.
Where did you find this?
Go on Amazon, bro.
Okay, that's interesting. I've never thought about buying consumables like food-ish stuff off Amazon.
Oh man. All right, so oh, dude, it's spicy. Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, your face is getting red.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'm glad I have this headband on because I'm like
Yeah.
sweating right now,
Yeah, I was
dude.
about to say, are you getting a little brow sweat going on?
All right, so while I'm coming down from this, I haven't had anything to eat, so this is probably fucking my stomach
Oh,
up
you're fucked.
to the extent of the law. But thank you all for watching. Oh my god, I can't even finish this outro. Like the back of my head is like itching. Oh my god. All right, thank you for staying tuned until the end of this podcast while JP is heavily breathing and masturbating into the mic. Dude, did Blue open that motherfucking door again?
Did he?
I think he did.
That
That bitch.
he's like a fucking ninja, bro.
He comes in here, he sees what's up, and then he bounces.
I got a
You got a what?
I got a jet. I hate to record and then go, but I'm starting to lose touch with reality.
Yeah.
I'm literally seeing tracers with all the
All right, close your eyes and then listen to the outro. Anyway, BKL123, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, beat your meat, go to sleep, give me something good to eat, go trick or treat, do all that, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace. Peace.